like, can we get invited to Podcast Black?
You said what?
Can we get invited to Podcast Black?
We should. On the map of Podcast Town. Been podding since podding, been podding. Hold on, something like that.
Mommy's lip is feeling.
You gotta come for it.
So yummy, yummy.
Do it!
That's what I said.
Eat your green beans?
Come on. Get up in there.
Move, Hennessy. Just wait till she's done. No. Eat your food.
Check. There we
Check,
go.
check.
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 Check. Check. Check.
And
We ready.
roll it.
Yeah.
What up, though? It's another episode of
The Skeeters.
Podcast. It's our Big Papa Skeet with
Mama Neezy.
and
Baby
y'all gonna hear her chiming in. She's eating.
Giving her 2 cents on everything.
Each week we have to find a creative way to occupy her so that we can get this episode done. So we want y'all to understand our commitment to y'all, but also our dual commitment to parenthood.
Yes.
Okay. So we gotta jump into it, y'all, because time is of the essence. Okay. Halloween. So last time we told y'all about our costumes, what all we was trying to do. Okay, I was not thrilled, as y'all know. Okay.
Have y'all seen the pictures?
I didn't even see the pictures.
The pictures have been posted.
They have?
They have been posted on Instagram. Pictures have been posted.
Yeah. So normally I would say go follow those, say go look them, but naturally not.
Look, it was fun. Lo didn't want to go with the costume as planned, the lion. Mm-hmm. So we made a makeshift Tin Man outfit for him. He had the hat.
And by makeshift, she took a funnel.
It's a hat.
An oil funnel and wrapped it in
That's all
aluminum
it
foil
is.
and tied a string around it for me to put on my head.
That's all it is. Now look here. My idea was I had a box. I had already cut out the arms of a box, and I was gonna put the box on him and spray paint it silver.
You didn't
but
do that.
We didn't have any spray paint. And
Do I look like a gang member? Why would I have spray paint?
And
It's silver spray paint at that.
there was none in the store. That's like 2 stores is by us where I went to go check. Like I checked Walmart. Come on now, Walmart. You ain't had no.
You gotta
silver
go
spray
to like
paint.
Hobby Lobby
And
or like
no.
Michael's Crafts.
They had it. It was out of stock.
Oh.
And then when I was gonna go order it online, it was taking like 2 weeks to get here. So it would have been past it.
Because
And
all
I
the
was
gang
like,
members have it.
I was like, whatever. And then I knew he wasn't gonna wear the box anyway. So
Yes, I would have. No. I would have wore the box. I just was not gonna wear the Cowardly Lion outfit, and then particularly that outfit.
But that's all right though, because we are in full effect. I have our Christmas pajamas already. Last year I was late on trying to order them, and so I couldn't even find them. So I have them ordered now.
Y'all see how we just skipped straight from Halloween to Christmas? No regard for Thanksgiving. Where's the gratitude?
We take care of Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is one day. We eat, we go, but Christmas is from November 1st to January 1st.
Thanksgiving is one day.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Christmas is all that time, so.
So all right, so we was there. We went over to your parents' house, passed out candy.
We also went trick-or-treating.
Yeah, how was that? Because I stayed with your dad and like we passed
Y'all
the
passed
candy
out
out.
candy. So we went trick-or-treating. We took the babies to go trick-or-treating, and London and Malachi, they were going when we rolled them up to the door in their strollers, because of course we didn't just let them walk. We rolled them up to the door in their strollers, and everybody is like, "Oh, they're just so cute, little Dorothy and Batman." So they're giving them candy, and then like a lot of people was like, "Oh, her costume is just old school." They was like, "That's a classic. She gets more candy because she's a classic." Dorothy, she has the ruby red slippers.
Yeah.
And then she would say trick or treat, and then Malachi was up there and he said trick or treat too, and it was so cute. And then the lady, she let him choose his candy because he was looking like, "I know my choices. I eat candy. I know which one." London didn't care. She was looking like, okay, I don't care. But Malachi all in the lady bowl, and he's like, no, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Then he seen the Snickers, and he's like, I want this one. And he took it, and we was just laughing. But then we kept going. You know, of course, everyone has their dogs out. Mm-hmm. So there was these cute little Shorky Poos, little poodle things that was out there, and the lady was like, "Oh, this could be your makeshift Toto right now." I was like, the real Toto that we have is at home, but she's pretty big.
Right. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Right? Toto. So we did that, but like the most fun part also was we went to this lady's house. Like she was the biggest house on the block with all of the decorations. She had like 50 skeletons in her yard. Then she also
had skeletons, y'all, authentic skeletons.
She had these standing skeletons that every time you move past, he moves and say, "Hey," and start like he like fully moves.
Real
everything.
Skeletons, y'all.
Her yard was decked out, and then she was passing out candies for the kids, and then she goes, "Adults, I have adult beverages over here." And then she takes you to the cooler, and she's like, "Choose what you want."
Yeah.
And it was like, look, y'all, we gotta stop shaking the table.
All right, I get yelled at for shaking the table all the time.
But she was passing out adult beverages for everyone, and
shout out to her.
I got one for low.
Yeah, that hit. It was like, oh, thanks, this is cool. Probably should have led with that, but like, you know, it would have made the night.
Well, she was all the way the house far down the block.
I thought you about to say she was all the way down. Beep. Down the street.
It was on a Monday, so it was actually pretty cool. There was a lot of people that was like, "Hey, I'm out of candy now, y'all, so don't come to this house."
Yeah, that was us. Me and Pop shut it down. It was just like, all right, yeah, we're done.
You turn the decorations off, and it's like, yeah, we ain't got no more candy for you.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was really fun.
That's dope. I'm glad.
I got my exercise on because I had worked out earlier that day, but then I got my walking on.
Mm-hmm. All right, so wait, real quick, before we continue on with the story, gotta pay some bills.
Thank you, Scentbox, for sponsoring our podcast. Scentbox is a designer fragrance subscription service. You get to choose from over 650 designer fragrances. So you get one, you get it delivered to your door. It's not the way that you thought it was gonna smell. Scentbox does have a program where you can exchange it. You send it back, you select the one that you want, and they ship it right to your door. And then Scentbox also does, if you like the fragrance, you get points for every single subscription service you use. You get points to go towards your full-size bottle, so then you can go right on their website and order the full-size bottle.
Yes.
So sign up, link will be in the description today, scentbox.com. And also shout out to Urban Hydration. Urban Hydration is a Black-owned skincare company. Y'all hear me say it every week. It's Black-owned skincare company. You know, we got the hyperpigmentation skin. Like, come on, let's go out there and use it.
Hyper what?
Hyperpigmentation. That's all these little dark spots that I have on my face.
Gotcha.
So sign up today. Link will be in the description. The one thing that I do love and I use all the time for my dark spots is the Urban Hydration Spot Cream. That one is really good. It's the castor and shea butter. Dark spot cream. Get it, y'all, because my spots are lighting.
Yeah.
It's really working, and I ain't just saying it. It really works.
Oh yeah, no, cause y'all know how we do. We not, if it don't work, we not.
Exactly.
But shout out to Urban Hydration. I like them. Yeah, I like what they stand for.
And as always, naturally Nay. Get your instant moisture duo today. She will be here also too. Sign up, follow us on Instagram. It's naturally_Nay with 2 E's. And also, so that way we're kind of across the board on our platforms, YouTube now has handles. So our handle on YouTube is naturally Nay with 2 E's now.
Oh, wow.
because they were trying to make us be like naturally Nay 0876, and it was like, nah. Just put another E on there and we good. So we're naturally Nay with 2 E's.
You feel me? So I did want to break something down to you because it's you know, I'm a nerd sometimes, right? When it comes to like the whole marketing thing. And so we was talking about the candy and about how, like, you know, with Snickers, how it went from, you know, kind of the long bar to like 2 minis that they put in there, and that's by design.
Yeah, and king size?
Yeah. Well, no, the king size. You said the king's. Wait, what about the king size?
The king size is now, it's 2.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Well, no, I thought just even the normal size one.
No, the normal size one is still regular 1 bar.
Okay.
King size is the 2 bar.
It's 2. Well, part of that's by design because I feel like they did that, one, to put them in with like Twix, you know, put them in competition with Twix and all that. And then also, 2, you know, what's the first thing that you cut out when you're on a diet? Oh, I can't eat candy, right? But if we break it up into 2 pieces, or like how a Kit Kat is like 4 pizzas and stuff, then it's like, oh, I can just eat this one, it'll be cool, and I don't feel as bad because I'm eating 2 small ones instead of 1 big one. That's all by design, y'all.
It's supposed to be a mind trick. But when you get like us, you know the mind trick. Don't let them play them games on you. It's still the same amount.
Yes.
Still the same calories.
It's like when they change the shape of the bottle to make it like, oh, it's less calories. It's like, no, they just changed the bottle to make it look less. But like, it's just a taller bottle. The same amount is in there.
Exactly. So don't fall into that. But it's definitely still the same amount and still the same calories and carbs.
Well, so with that being said, what's your favorite candy?
Actually, you know, Snickers was my favorite candy. I love me a Snickers bar, but I have not had candy in a while since I started my workout journey, y'all. Like, since I started doing my Queen Warriors and I lost my 32 pounds. Shout out to me.
So wait, I gotta eat all this candy by myself?
Oh yeah, I ain't eating that. I dang sure ain't eating that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's been sitting there.
So I gotta eat all this by myself?
You do. And I was even trying to, there was some fruit snacks.
I was losing weight.
And I inspected the fruit snacks and I was like, oh, here, London, here's a fruit snack. And she ate 2 and she was like, yeah, no, she took it and just threw it on the floor. She didn't like it. And so then I gave her a piece of a little chocolate bar and
wait,
she ate it.
Hold on. The same fruit snacks that you wouldn't let me eat because you was like saving for the baby?
Yes. Okay. And she just threw them on the floor.
Wasted.
She did.
Perfectly good fruit snacks. Perfectly good.
Yeah, and so yeah.
The healthiest thing in the bowl. The healthiest thing in the bowl. And now she gonna leave me with all this sugar and candy.
Yeah.
Just like candy.
It's all yours, bro. You can have it.
I'm such so fun. Feeling nice.
That's your jam, huh?
It's just like candy.
Sunday. Ow.
Such so fun. Make me feel alright.
Funny.
So I would say, cause like you mentioned like with Mal, with our nephew, he picked his like candy out and stuff. I'm a Snickers guy. I'm a Twix guy.
Reese's, of course.
And I like the crackle bars because it's like crunch. It's like a crunch bar. It's just thicker.
I have not heard of no.
You heard of it. You see me. It come in a red and silver pack.
Wow.
Yeah. It's basically a thicker crunch bar, but like
okay.
it goes.
Yeah, not for me. I only like the Snickers. I tried the Butterfinger too, and I was like,
How old are you? 72?
I used to like Butterfingers,
yeah.
But then when I tried it again, I was like, this don't taste the same.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
You used to like Butterfingers, correct?
Uh-huh.
Did you used to eat them with your grandparents?
No, me and my dad used to eat Butterfingers.
Oh, so still old. Shout out to Pops, but I'm saying like old, right? Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
I used to like Butterfingers too because that's what Bart Simpson. That was the marketing back in like when we was kids. Like, better lay a finger off my Butterfinger. Bart Simpson would steal a Butterfinger and do all the cool stuff on his skateboard and then ride off on people.
Yep, he would.
But the thing is, right? That's old people's candy, man. These kids ain't eat no Butterfinger. That's like showing up. You might as well say I like Almond Joy. Do you like Almond Joy?
Almond Joy is nasty.
Just like Butterfinger is nasty. As you saw, because y'all didn't see. Neezy took a bite out of the Butterfinger. And then like instantly made a face. It was like, that's not how I remember them tasting. And then it was like it wasn't a regular, or you said it was a regular Butterfinger?
It was a
They
regular
changed the
one.
packaging because it looked like a white almond Butterfinger. So again, I was like, you might as well have had a white Almond Joy.
It was the regular yellow with the blue writing. Lo just didn't have his glasses.
No, it wasn't. It was white.
It was.
It was white and yellow.
It was not.
It was white and yellow. I have my glasses on because I can't see without them. I wouldn't have been able to tell that it was even a Butterfinger if I didn't have my glasses on. I have my glasses on. It was white. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Whatever.
I'm sticking to it. All right, moving on. So, another situation kind of happened. Was it the day after Halloween? Or was it on Halloween? But we down here in Houston. Yeah. So, Takeoff from the Migos unfortunately passed away during a shooting that occurred. I guess while we don't know all the particulars and all this stuff, but he's a superstar, so I'm sure everybody has heard the news by now. And while that's still superstar. And while that's still, kind of being investigated and stuff, I just wanted to take it a step further because I feel like, in the black community, we talk about like rappers and stuff being killed, but like the scenario that caused this particular situation, it made me just kind of like come with the one question. It's like why don't we like as a community like really lean into conflict resolution, especially like because some of the stuff that people be going to jail or getting shot or getting killed for be over the smallest of things.
It do.
It's literally the smallest of things, and at the moment that a disagreement happens or the moment that somebody feels slighted or disrespected, we instantly go from 0 to 100 and just pull the guns out and start shooting.
We do.
And my thing, and I know as a society we all just on edge and stuff, but why do we feel we gotta go to that?
And, that's one thing that I think that's gonna be like a rolling question that's gonna have to, everybody's gonna be kind of puzzled when they get ready to try to answer that, because we do not know. We don't know, and it's like in our community, why are we always just fighting and killing each other?
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, we're not even going straight to the fighting no more. We just skipping the fight and going straight to the shooting.
And it's just everybody want to be so hard, everybody want to be so tough, and everybody, you got to respect me, and it's like, okay, but you got to give respect too.
Yeah.
But a lot of this is people just want to fly off the handle quick. They do, what's the song, 0 to 100. They want to do that right there. Nobody really wants, like you said, conflict resolution. Nobody wants to sit there and actually have a conversation.
It's like, you disrespect me, I gotta drop you.
They feel like if you have a conversation, you being weak.
Yeah, communication is weak for some reason.
That's my understanding of if you're telling people like talk it out.
How many times have you heard like dudes in the hood like, man, ain't no talking. I don't want to talk about nothing. All this talking, let's get to it then. And it's like, no, we could come to an understanding. And here's the thing, we ain't gotta be friends or nothing. But if it's like, okay, well, we agree to disagree, then we go our separate ways. We ain't gotta die over it.
Exactly. And it's like, no, people want to enjoy their life. They want to live and get old. And, travel and everything. Spend time with your family. We ain't. But nonsense, all this fighting. But
that's what I'm saying. Like in these moments, that stuff should register. Exactly. I think we are conditioned. I'm talking about us as like as black men are conditioned to where like we tune all that stuff out and we just be on go. Yeah. Right now, those are survival tactics. Right, but once you reach a certain point, and I get it, I understand. Like I grew up like that, right? But once you get to a certain point where you're thriving, you don't have to continue to operate in survival mode.
Exactly.
You can use it when you need it, but if you move in a certain way and stuff, you're gonna put yourself in a situation to where you're not gonna have to tap into that too often.
Exactly.
Now, things happen, stuff fly off the. But it's there when you need it. You don't have to walk around with it all the time. And then after a while, you'll start, because you've been practicing it so much, you're going to learn how to just be like, that's cool.
Right. It's not even worth my energy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, I know for me, I always see stuff and it's like, okay, you got two people here. And from a distance, if you're arguing with a fool, from a distance, nobody can tell who the fool is, which one. So it's like, don't argue with a fool. Yeah. If somebody here and they hooping and hollering, you can just be like, all right, I'm cool, and chill and de-escalate the situation.
That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, it ties into customer service training. Yeah. De-escalation.
Yeah.
De-escalate the situation. You know what I mean?
People don't want to do that. They feel like it's being weak by trying to de-escalate.
De-escalating can give you another day.
You know what I mean? Well, on the flip side too, though, It just depends because a lot of times, even you don't want to de-escalate because you don't want to show weakness, not to the people who watch it, but to the person on the other side because if they see you de-escalate, oh, he ain't with it, and that's gonna make them want to step it up and like go harder at you and stuff. And now, then, because let's be clear, I'm about conflict resolution, but there does come a certain point in time where like now the situation then got out of hand.
Exactly.
You know. You feel what I'm saying? So I get that, but I just feel like at some point in time, man, the gangsters gotta grow up.
Yeah, they do.
You gotta grow up. And then, like, if you really, really trying to be gangster, there's a difference between a gangster and a thug. If you really know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there is. There really is.
If you really know what I'm talking about. The gangsters is the ones, you know what I'm saying, handling business in the suit all day, and you know what I'm saying, getting money, doing the most, but the least as possible. If you put down if you pick up what I'm putting down, right? They at home with their kids, you know what I'm saying, and their wife and stuff at a certain time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They at the family function, they at all the soccer games and all that. They handling business.
They take care of business, family business, everything.
Yeah.
But then when it's time to work, they work.
Well, I was gonna say they may step to the side and get a phone call and this and that, and then is everything okay? Yeah, everything fine, and then you go back to you know what I'm saying, chilling. So strive for that. Versus being the rowdy person that's always like, you know what I'm saying, in mess and setting stuff off. Like,
right.
You know, it's just not smart. Anyway, all right, I'm off my soapbox. I just had to speak on that because I feel like this isn't the last that we've heard of this particular topic. And then also just the more these like rappers continue to like, you know what I'm saying, pass away, this is gonna become a thing, right? Because we look at what's going on. I promise y'all I'm done. I promise y'all. But like, if we look at it as far as like with everybody getting like hit with the RICO charges and all that stuff, like man, come on, you know what I'm saying? It's already been a target on our back, but now they literally like are going where we at and going like they take like coming after like what we have. The best way that they can get us. Now they coming into the hood to get us. Before they did anything to us outside of the hood, and then they could just come into the hood and pick with us when they wanted to. Now it's like they blitzing the hood, man. That's what it feels like in our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then ultimately our livelihoods, and that's why I take offense to it. So neither here nor there. Man, Lord Jesus. Are we ready for questions, or you got some more stuff you want to talk about? I thought you had.
Let's get some questions.
Oh, no married topics? Married topics? Murder?
Not this week. We ain't got no married topics.
Murder. Yeah, go get married. Fall in love. I say that too, man. Cause some like I help some like up and coming rappers and stuff, and I always ask them. I'm like, bro, cause you know they send me their stuff, and one of my young dogs, I had to ask him. I was like, you ever been in love? Nah, not really. I was like, make a song about like, you know what I'm saying, being in love, or make a song like if you were to take a girl on a date, like something just to mix up the drill and kill and shoot and spill and.
When thugs and gangsters fall in love, it's different.
Would I give it up, my baby?
Like when you truly fall in love, like when you have a true love. Not somebody that just messes you over. When you got a true love, it's different.
We all look out for each other and stuff. Cause she will come get you out of jail. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Alright, questions. Oh, I was about to say my button got stuck. Got all this candy. All this candy. Yeah. Candy. No. What is your favorite month of the year and why?
Aside from my birthday?
Yes, aside from your birthday. Or it could be your birth month.
Okay, it can be February.
Because it's your birthday?
It's my birthday.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'll take it a step further. I'll say March because yes, it's my birthday, but springtime because that's the season. That's like my new year, my personal like.
Oh, you got to go on spring break. Spring break.
Okay, so let me tell you something about spring break, right? For us adults, there's no such thing as spring break.
There's not.
After college,
there's no spring break.
There's no spring break, so you better enjoy it all while you can.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry. But yeah, no, cause like I just feel like remember like the weekend was like, oh yeah, the king of the fall, like it's when he comes alive. And then Rick Ross had a line where it was like, I come alive like a moth in the summertime. Like, so I just feel like I come alive in the springtime. Like that's where like my spirit kind of goes through like a renewal and like a fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like I'm gonna go. Like just ready. Knowledge is power. Would you want London to read more or just Google search information?
I would say read, but I do want her to have a little bit of both because Google can be helpful. Like you can definitely have.
Oh yeah, because
I think some books, like when you have the books go more in depth, but it just really depends on the topic because a lot of times Google will too. You can go down a rabbit hole, you end up on page 30 and then you still get information on the topic.
And guess what? You can still read on Google.
Yeah.
It's just it's the information is just right there.
Yeah.
So no, like you said, having some of the old school traditions, but like if she just want to read a book or something, hey, I mean if she just want to like go online and look some stuff up, that's where you find the information. Because remember before when you were a kid and you ask an adult and you be like, you ask an adult, you be like, what does this mean? I don't know. Go look it up. Okay, we don't have no encyclopedias. Now my mom bought us encyclopedias, yes, for sure, and kept them updated too. Say podcast. Check, check.
Check, check.
Good girl. Check, check. So London, we're gonna ask you, do you want to read?
Yeah.
You want to go on Google or you want to read a book? You don't know?
Google or a book? Book or Google?
You don't know.
YouTube?
Look, you done confused the baby.
YouTube?
See, she wants YouTube. There you go. Problem solved. Okay, next question. If you were to write a book, what would your title be and would it be fiction or nonfiction?
What's yours?
Oh, I guess I would write a book. It would be based on a true story, and that's the caveat that you can do because what you do is, and I'm gonna tell you, this is what Hollywood does. You're gonna take the regular story and you're gonna punch it up a little bit. So you're gonna dramatize, like it could be something as simple as I fell down, but then I got back up, and they're gonna make it like you fell out of a 20-story building
and I rolled and fell into the lake,
and you broke your arm,
and the turtles,
and you had
the turtles crawled on my back, and they built me a raft with their feet,
and they
and
floated
I floated.
me, yeah. And then you were on the beach, you washed up on the beach with a broken arm and a dislocated elbow, and like
I turned into Aquaman.
Yeah, and then like a soothsayer saw he saw you on the beach and he took you to his hut and like you know what I'm saying, like mended your wounds and stuff.
Then he became Batman
and taught you kung fu, and then like you know what I'm saying, gave you like his great grandfather's like aqua suit.
Then I also turned into a hawk.
Yeah, and that's all just the first page. Like, you know, it only goes crazy because next thing you know, you'll be outer space like Tyrese and them from Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, this is funny. I would do one too, but mine would be like more of a romance. And yes, it would be based on a true story too. It would be a good romance.
What would the title be?
I still don't know.
My title would be From the Dark Side with Love.
Oh, that's cute. I would read that book.
No, it's gonna be violent as hell. But like it's like
but the title,
it means well.
The title sounds nice. I would read that.
Yeah, because it's like I come with love, but like you know, I come from a place that there's not a lot of love there. So it's gonna be a good book though.
I would probably call mine A Lover's Dream.
Okay, I like that. Now somebody's gonna steal that idea, but that's cool. I'm gonna call. I might even come up with a podcast called that. But no, that's cool. Who has? Okay, this is a good question. Who has the biggest ego? Lo, Shaw, or London?
Oh, can we say London so far?
Yeah, I will allow it.
So far, London. I think she's bigger than both of us put together.
No,
right
she
now.
is. She is. Who's second then? After
You.
me? Me? Me?
I'm chill, bro.
I'm chill too. Say Big London. Big London.
Big London. Big London. Do your dance.
Big London. Big. Anyway, you're not gonna do it? Why you always freeze up on the mic? When it's time to show out, man, you gotta show out. All right, it's me then. I'm gonna have to be the one. Like, anybody Everybody came to see you, London. I'm lying. I had asked
Everybody
a question.
came to see her.
I had asked a question on my Facebook page like a couple weeks ago when I was like, what I gotta do to go viral? I was being sarcastic. For those of y'all that don't know, I am very sarcastic. It's basically, it's my primary language. Like, English is my secondary language. And I was like, I gotta jump out of a window with an Audible Ruckus shirt on, or I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And I already got the answer, because anytime I post any content, like with the baby, like, it just goes up.
Goes viral.
Me and London just sitting there, and they get like, and I'll just do a reel. We'll get like 300, like, what was it, 337 views on it, like within a minute.
And I let, like, you know how we just did, we let London and Malachi play, and our video went viral. We had like 30,000 views in 15 minutes.
Yeah. So babies is the way. That way you ain't gotta do no stupid stuff.
Exactly.
I'm not going out here, you know what I'm saying, butt naked in the rain, sliding around.
The babies.
Babies. Los babies. Okay. If money wasn't an object, what is one thing that you would purchase, no matter how much it costs, and why?
One thing, I would, as always, you know, I would get me a home, because I have to have a stable place to stay.
Yeah.
And a stable place for me and my children, my family. So I would get a home.
Okay. Well, since you
With
bought the
land.
land. Because I was gonna say, you buy the home, I'm gonna buy the big building with all these little like suites or whatever, and then podcast studio, naturally made shop.
With units in it.
Yeah,
Yep.
like with units. So that, and then like not
Generate income.
Yes, that's it. That's all.
There you go. That's a good one.
Because man, we about collectivizing as a community, coming together.
Exactly.
That's it for questions. Yeah, that's all we got.
Well, if you're still here, listening on the
You
podcast,
better be here still.
and watching on YouTube, guys, you know that this is November. So what comes after November? December. So I posted a question on my Instagram story. I asked before my YouTubers, because we're going to attempt Vlogmas. We are going to attempt Vlogmas, and for all of y'all,
Ooh, what's Vlogmas?
I was gonna say, for y'all that don't know what Vlogmas is, if you don't watch
Vlogmas?
YouTube, you gotta post from December 1st all the way to December 25th. So you have to make a vlog every day. It doesn't have to be a long one. It can be a short vlog, but you gotta post a vlog every day. So we are going to attempt that with our YouTube page. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm saying that it's gonna go great. We are going to be successful and post every day on YouTube. Of course, we will share it to the story, but I did ask, would y'all like some giveaways? You know, would y'all like some giveaways for Vlogmas? And the response was 100%. So it looks like y'all want some giveaways. So listeners, on podcast listeners, tune in to our YouTube channel. The link will be in the description of this as well. Tune into our YouTube channel and look out for those giveaways, y'all.
Yeah.
And as London plays on the board, as always, thank you to our sponsors for sponsoring our podcast. And also, thank you, Naturally Nay.
Ducky, say thank you, Naturally
For
Nay.
the Instant Moisture Duo. Say thank you, Naturally Nay.
I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna turn. She wants to be a producer, guys.
So anyway, shout out to Naturally Nay for sponsoring this podcast as always.
Yeah, I wonder who those people are over at Naturally Nay. They seem like good
get your
people.
Instant Moisture Duo. Link will be in the description. Get your Instant Moisture Duo. Y'all hear me? Yes, I repeated myself so y'all could hear me clearly. Follow us on Instagram, naturally_nay with 2 E's. And also check out inaudibleruckus.com/shop for your Inaudible Ruckus merch. And then also check out midnightclub.com for your midnight merch. Right. And as always, we are the Skeeters. Good job.
Say Skeeters.
Yes.
Yay.